Welcome to the next episode of what I'm learning on my art journey, and this is my art journey and what I learned, blah blah. So today I'm doing this jacket that is a collaboration with the 101 Berlin. Actually, they're called just 101, and they're producing these jackets made out of canvas. We made a collaboration where we took the jacket, I drew my character on it, and then we went on the streets and I engaged with strangers, and we asked them to write something that they love, their first love or something that reminds them of love. Maybe the biggest thing that I realized was when we finished the jacket with the people, it was just like scribbles, and I thought the piece was finished. I thought it's enough. This conceptual idea is enough for the artwork, and I was happy with it. But then the collaborator, the 101, he was like, okay, finish the jacket, like it's not finished. And he actually wanted it to be wearable, because if it would be just scribbles, it looked kind of raw, it looked kind of unfinished. This made me realize that this conceptual art is too analytical, and then to make the artwork, you need to bring the emotion. So it's again this like cross of mind and heart. Usually I was doing more like conceptual stuff, so if the concept is good, that's beautiful for me. It's not only that form follows the function, it's that they go together, because I was thinking if the function is good, then the form doesn't even have to be there. There's this conceptual art. This might be the way of going back from this conceptual art that Justin Bull is saying that it's complete bullshit, back to the art, to the craftsmanship, to the colors, to the compositions. I believe it's already happening, but I'm just realizing this now. Yeah, so this project taught me so much, for real. And now the second thing that I already explained is this with the colors. So it made me think in another way of words, how I can use words and how I can translate these energies of each word, because each person said something that they love. For example, music, and this music, radiates onto us, and all these energies connect, and they create heart shapes, and they create this kind of like a teddy bear, which again reminds us of childhood, and kids love everything and they're like super excited about life. So this jacket should be this. And then I don't want to explain too much of it, but I just love this process, the way that I thought about the process of how it made, because it's not just like colors. I got this idea together with ChatGPT, because I was talking to it, I was thinking blah blah, and with ChatGPT I got this idea, and then it inspired me to this album of Kanye West, Kids See Ghosts, Kanye West and Kid Cudi. This inspired me to make similar artwork, and then I realized what's his name? Nirio Shaki, Mishagaki, whatever, I don't know. And his art, this is so disrespectful, but yeah, and his artwork also inspired me to make the jacket. So this is a collaboration of all these cultural influences. So yeah, I'm super happy and excited to finish it, and I will show you the end result as well. So this is part 2. Let me shut this shit off. So this is part 2 of my painting of the jacket. The jacket is finally finished, and I'm so excited. Like, this is the craziest thing I've ever done, and made me realize the most things in it. So I think I said in the first part, I'm not sure, because when I edit this it might seem weird, but in the first part I said that colors are kind of like spreading the energy of each word. So each love word kind of now connects into this one whole big nice thing that works as a one painting, So we as people on the streets or whatever, who I meet, who I interact with, who influences me, we all work on this one painting. Maybe people in the world, we all work on this one painting. And then the next thing that I realized, I always am doing this paintings or drawings, however you want to call it, in the streets or even on my cardboards, and they're in this kind of like squares, in like a box. This sometimes a bit anxious person, like, oh shit, like this, or like the character here. My whole thing was kind of like, M breaks the box. Maybe the box is kind of this social anxiety and shit that from the beginning I'm talking about. So when you break this, you let the people inside of your life, so you let more love into your life. Like everybody writes a word, everybody influences you with love. Cannot feel anxious anymore. You're connected with people, you did something with them. You know, there's love in the air, and then it heals you. It literally heals you, and you break the box, you get off, you let go of the shackles and whatever is blocking you. So this artwork is really amazing. The best artwork that I did, the perfect interception of like conceptual art, which is the idea of going to the streets, breaking the norm, breaking the social anxiety, collecting things, actually doing the thing and being influenced by it in the real world. And then the craftsmanship of like how your process, how your form creates the painting, the picture. So this is like, you know, I don't know, it combines these two, and I feel like when it goes together that this is the strongest thing, because it's not just empty thing that looks beautiful just for beauty senses and aesthetically whatever, but it has this like content that pulls you in, that talks to you, you know. So this is like a memory, you know, like I went on the streets, I engaged with people, I collected some kind of community on this thing, and then I made something beautiful with it, and like took the next step, like what happens there, combining with my personal story. So I feel like this is so fucking amazing, and I cannot share this like excitement with almost anyone. So this kind of fucked up, but I know this is worth, and I actually talked to one friend, but they don't see the vision as much as I do. Like this is just like the next fucking step, you know. This is like Oscar Murillo. You know, Oscar Murillo did a collective osmosis, but that's it, he leaves it at that, and it just looks like scribbles. But I kind of implemented this next step, and he's the ultimate contemporary now. I do like a next step. I was influenced by him, or like not Yoko Ono, but maybe even her. I don't know, somebody did the same with the trees and picking up the things, or like even Basquiat collecting the things and scratches, but it's all so differently interpreted, and I feel like nobody did something in this way, that they collected something outside, put themselves into this pressure, and like to actually feel the everything, and then you feel the words and love and smiles, and you talk to people, and you get out of your comfort zone, and then you get something like this, and you kind of, and I just love this art where I've been doing this for like 3 days straight, just adding the small, like the white things, adding this kind of shapes here, mixing the colors with the pens for the first time. It's just so nice, for real. If you like this video, follow, like, subscribe if you like it, and follow for more, because I'll be making so much more shit, because this inspires me for more. I already started a new series. I have like 6 paintings that I did. Bro, it's so much inspiration. It's like an overflow of everything, bro. Okay, thanks for watching. Goodbye.